Alright, so we're back here checking out the stocks. So it actually happened. Last week on, well, was it the first? No, it was like a couple days after the split, whatever. But we took a look at Tesla and Apple, and we said that there was a high potential. Oh, nice. There was a high potential of me being able. Why did I say me? Of the stocks dropping to a specific area around like 300, maybe potentially a little bit lower, but we're just like focusing on the trend line. But yeah, based on technical analysis, we found that it made a huge gap in the market. It gapped all the way down to like 336 bucks. Now, when I was looking on the smaller time frame, it's looking a bit like there may possibly be a retracement. I would think it would come all the way back personally. Oh, and before I continue this video, I'm not a financial advisor or anything. This video is strictly educational, so if you decide to purchase this stock or trade this stock, whatever, invest or trade at your own risk. So pretty much we're finding that it's been at a trend for a while, and pretty much it is to my belief, it's a high possibility that it could just bounce around this area. I mean, it's not to say that it may get even cheaper than that or bounce off that completely. I mean, it could possibly break lower. We don't know that yet. I mean, we kind of have to see what happens once it gets to these areas. Honestly, there's really no like projecting the full future. It's just all probabilities and etc. But overall, my idea is that if you wanted to like purchase this at a cheaper price, honestly, we have that cheaper price, one of those. You can look, if you think this is a great idea, it's up to you what you believe. $341 isn't bad from where it was previously at the split. And if it does get a bit cheaper, hey, great. And you buy it around that time while it's cheaper, great. But at the same time, we have to kind of be able to look at everything and say, and think, is it really going to drop this low? But ultimately, it's up to you. I mean, these are your thoughts. Now we're going to check out Apple and see what that one is looking like. So with Apple, with here, my concern on that last video was that it broke its trend. So it's, who's to say it can drop to about 88, but at the same time, who knows, there's a possibility it can go around 60. I'm not 100% sure on that. I can't guarantee any results here, but the trend is broken. I don't see any signs of it turning around yet. I mean, it dropped down for a small gap. It was a very, very small gap. But it's more like we will see what happens at this point. I mean, because stocks can be tricky in that way. They can go a little bit lower and then just go higher, and etc. But if it gets cheaper, you have an idea of a pretty good area, two good areas actually, where it can go. Right now it's still at $116. It didn't move that much like Tesla did, but you know where it is currently. You're up to date on these stocks. And we're seeing like stocks like Netflix. It's like the entire stock market. Netflix did it a little bit. It made a small gap, but it didn't move that much. I mean, there is possibility it could drop a bit lower. I would hope that it would go to 360. Amazon. I would like for it to go down to 2,000, but at the same time, I saw reports of it possibly splitting, but there's no confirmation at all for splitting. It's more like we'll see. If it happens, it happens. It would be nice if it did, but right now the price it's been pretty strong. It's been too strong really for a long time, and pretty much everything's been due for a drop for a while. So now you're updated on all the best stocks right now, the most popular stocks at this point. If you have, what are your thoughts, honestly? What are your thoughts and concerns? Let's kind of build a community here. If you feel these stocks, do you feel these stocks are going to drop, or do you feel they're going to rise? What's your opinion? Feel free to throw in your opinion in the comments. And at the same time, if you're brand new to stocks and you want to get started, there will be 2 free apps for you that can help you get started for free to get started, and you'll actually get a free stock just for joining. So go ahead and get those free stocks if you want those, and feel free to like and subscribe as well if you want to stay up to date with videos just like this.